Now again, if you look at the example of Raju, the thelawala, and how he started his business, you will understand better. Raju increased equity capital from rupees 0 to rupees 2000 and at the same time increased cash from rupees 0 to rupees 2000. Cash is a real account because it is owned by the business and it is coming into the business. Also keep in mind that debit is what comes in. Raju's contribution is capital he gives to his business and hence is a personal account that needs to be credited. Again, remember, credit is the giver. So, this transaction will be entered in the general journal, assuming that it is done on 1st January 2019. On 3rd January 2019, he spent rupees 2000 to buy vegetables and sold them for rupees 3000. Cash is still a real account. The purchase of vegetables will be credited for rupees 2000. The credit is what goes out. At the same time, the sale will be debited for rupees 3000. Purchase and sales accounts are nominal accounts. Here, the credit is all profits and incomes, and debit is all losses and expenses. These transactions will be entered in the general ledger as shown on the screen. It first starts with the date, then particulars, then debit, and at last the credit, as we have already discussed. His cash account in the general ledger will look as shown on the screen. Here, the particulars and the amounts are highlighted. You can also notice that it starts with a DR and the end with a CR. This is about debit and credit. Raju's capital account in the general ledger will look as shown on the screen. The Thela account will look as shown on the screen. The purchase account will be as shown on the screen. As he had purchased vegetables for rupees 2000, it is entered to the cash account row. Raju's sales account will be as shown on the screen. As he had sold the vegetables for rupees 3000, it is entered under the particulars column along with the amount. Now, can you understand how the entries are made into the ledger, Anil?
Now I understand how business transactions are recorded. Thank you, Divya ma'am.
You are most welcome, Anil.